Juju Watkins took hold of her own destiny and not only set unbreakable records in college, but became a pioneer for women's sports thanks to her unique business ventures. Number 7. Juju Watkins' early life. Her parents had a wildly different plan for Juju. Serena and Venus Williams grew up in California and influenced an entire generation, including Juju's parents. This is why they wanted their daughter to grow up to be a tennis superstar. But Juju had other plans. To their credit, Serena and Robert Watkins didn't get in the way of their daughter's goal. They allowed her to find her own path in life. This is why Juju often credits her parents for their unwavering loyalty and support. Besides, it was clear from an early age that she had what it takes to be an elite baller. In fact, growing up in the neighborhood of Watts, Juju was dropping 30 pieces at just 6 years old, and was already so dominant that in the middle of a game, a younger boy literally picked her up and tried to take her off the court because he couldn't guard her. More so, Juju would get extremely frustrated and upset whenever she lost a one-on-one game. This showed her dad that she really did care and had that ultra-competitive spirit inside of her. And that's all he needed to see. A short while later, he came up with a grueling workout plan that helped turn Juju into a beast. Number 6. Basketball obsession. She received a certain honor when she was 12 years old that pretty much cemented her basketball future. However, there was plenty of hard work to be done before she was recognized worldwide. The first thing was convincing her mom to let her play ball. I had to go to my mom and be like, I want to do this, for her to be like, okay, well now let me put you in something. They really forced me to really want to be serious about something because their whole thing is, don't do nothing if you're not going to be fully in it. Her parents knew what it took to be great at sports. Her father was a former football player, and her mother was a track and field star. They understand that only hard work can get you to your dreams. That's why they put Juju on a workout program. First, she started in her backyard. The foundation of the program was repetition. Through that, she added value to her skill set. The program started with 100 shots a day, and then 200 and 300, and continued to get tougher and tougher as she adapted to the stress of the workout. Fast forward to 7th grade as things started to fall in place for Juju. She realized that she was really good at this when she was 12 years old because she was ranked for the first time nationally. This unexpected accolade boosted unreal confidence in Juju as she pledged to never let go of the sport as she finally understood how much her hard work had paid off that day. What took her game to the next level was a unique spiritual awakening. Number 5. Basketball journey. How many teenagers can say that they are gold medalists? Juju truly believes that her talents were God-given. I don't really know how to explain my talent because I do put in the work, but honestly, I think some things are just God-given talents. That's when I got serious about the game and my love for the game evolved. Juju said as she recalled having a feeling of being born once again. As a result, along with Juju herself, others including parents, players, and coaches too started to take notice of her hard-earned potential. Entering her junior year, Juju transferred to Sierra Canyon School in Los Angeles. She led her team to the Open Division state title and a 32 record as a junior. After averaging 25 points, 10.6 rebounds, and 3.2 assists, Juju was named California Gatorade Player of the Year and Ms. Basketball. She continued her dominance in her senior year as well. In fact, on senior night, she scored a career-high 60 points, the second most points in a game in area history, and an 88-39 win over Notre Dame. She was recognized as Gatorade National Player of the Year and Naismith Prep Player of the Year. Juju is also stacking up gold medals. She won a gold medal with the United States at the 2021 FIBA Under-16 America's Championship in Mexico, as well as earning tournament MVP honors. And then at the 2022 FIBA Under-17 World Cup in Hungary, she led her team to the gold medal and was named MVP once again. Now, if anyone was wondering whether or not her game would translate in college, well, after she broke an incredible record that had stood the test of time for 4 decades, it is safe to say that she'll be alright. Number 4. College highlights. Juju had an electrifying start to her college career. Juju had been the top recruit in the country because of the rare combination of skill, size, and speed. Naturally, all the best college programs in the country tried to recruit her. But the Los Angeles native decided she did not want to join a perennial contender. Instead, she wanted to restore a legacy in her hometown. On November 15, 2022, she announced her commitment to USC, and her very first college game foreshadowed her dominant reign. Juju made her college debut by scoring 32 points, as well as upsetting number 7 ranked Ohio State. USC's record for 30-point games in a freshman season had been 3. Juju passed that in November. Her stellar performance has already sparked debates about winning this year's NCAA Freshman of the Year award. In the 8 matches, her best performance was against the Lemoyne Dolphins, in which she scored her career high of 35 points. But that career high would soon be dwarfed. After losing to Washington, where Juju went 8 for 27 from the field, she returned to the gym and stayed so late that the security guard had to call head coach Lindsey Gottlieb. In the next game, Watkins dropped 51 points against top 5 Stanford. She broke the USC single-game scoring record held by Sherry Nelson since 1989. It was also the first 50-point game by a freshman since 2010. Her record-setting ways continued. She set the single-game scoring record for the Galen Center, her team's home arena, and she had her 11th 30-point game, surpassing Cheryl Miller for the most in a season by a USC player. In her next game, she passed Paula McGee for the program freshman single-season scoring record. Finally, Juju would finish the year by breaking the freshman scoring record with 920 points. The record had stood for 4 decades. By now, there was a new scoring queen in the NCAA. She would set another record with her business ventures. Number 3, NIL Deal. Juju is one of the most profitable college athletes in the game. In her junior year of high school, she signed with Clutch Sports Group, becoming the first female athlete to be represented by the agency. On October 10, 2022, she signed her first NIL deal with none other than Nike. Since then, she has worked with companies like AT&T, Miele, Spring Hill, Wells Fargo WFC, Ritz, Celsius, and Dove. Her Instagram, where she has nearly 500,000 followers, is full of endorsements and sponsorships, along with game highlights, of course. Now, while off the court, she continues to lead under the motto of her great-grandfather. Number 2, off the court. Juju is a leader on and off the court. She grew up near a park that was named after her great-grandfather, Ted Watkins, who was a civil rights activist. He founded the Watts Labor Community Action Committee, which aims to ease poverty and improve the quality of life in the neighborhood. He spent decades working to provide affordable housing, jobs, and health care in an area where those were often scarce. Juju has carried on his legacy. In 2020, when Juju was named SI Kids Sports Kid of the Year, she made sure to get her picture taken at the park, where Ted Watkins' motto, "Don't move, improve," was clearly visible. Another way she can make an impact on her community is through her growing net worth. Number 1, her net worth. Key sponsorships can make all the difference. Juju has been on top of the college world for a while now. Her success has allowed her to work with some of the biggest brands in the world, and each lucrative deal has made her wealthy, and that's before even playing in the WNBA. Add that to her business ventures, and she could really be racking in some serious cash. All in all, her estimated net worth is somewhere around $500,000 to $800,000.